Watashi wa haranai desu. Kyo, I will be talking about my thoughts on online school from my college classes that I took in high school and my actual high school classes that were online. So both of them online. And then I'll be talking about my week and how it went. So stay tuned for the end for that. So my online high school classes between my online college classes. I think some people might have that in high school. I have it. It's called dual enrollment. And it's a great way to get college credit in high school. And I signed up for it to get out of a class in high school. Yeah. Because they say you can, and I was like, sure. And then I can get a half day by doing multiple during the year. So I'm going to do that. So I just finished. I don't know if I said before, but I was actually in the class when I made one of my videos. And I just finished, I guess, yesterday, my college class. And it was actually great. Even though it was online and everything, it was still good. I learned a lot from it, definitely more than I actually learned in my high school classes, but you can't do nothing about that. My thoughts on the actual college class. It actually taught me more about my time management stuff that I need to know, because in high school, I mean, when we first went out for quarantine and stuff like that, I knew time management because I was taught at a very young age that you need to have time management skills. You cannot waste time. Procrastination is not the key. They can tell when you do your project at the last possible second and all that stuff. That used to be my childhood. And so I knew about time management, but with my high school classes, I didn't really have to do that much. The schedule wasn't necessarily the way that time management was like a struggle for me. But my dual enrollment class, it was kind of a struggle. Definitely because I had to write essays, because it was like a reading class, and it was kind of harder to do that, you know, doing a subject that you're not really good at, and doing different types of essays that I don't know about. When I actually did the class, I learned about how to plan out my schedule for things, because I had to battle two things at once. So I was like, okay, on this day I'm gonna do this, on this day I'm gonna do that, on this day I'm gonna do that. And it was a great experience for me, I guess. I did learn that it's like so different. I don't know if in college I'll probably, use the same method that I use. I think I'll use a better productive method that I need to use. I like the method that I used before, like planning out simple tasks to complete my goal. And I've never really done that before. I will complete the whole thing, typically, like I did for the last assignment for the class. I didn't feel good about it when I did that, but during the year, I think I would use that more in college and stuff like that. Comparing to high school classes, my high school classes were 2 days to complete the assignment for that one class and a week to complete assignments for the electives, which was a very good idea, but it wasn't as hard. The teachers, even though they had Zooms and stuff like that, it wasn't hard. I think some people, they stopped doing work either because they didn't feel like doing the work, or they thought it was too hard. Like the teacher made it harder during the rest of the school year. And that's not really good. I actually had an easier time doing my work. Like I learned more from my world history class online than I did in school, which when you think about it, says a lot. But I guess during this time, definitely since we won't get out of quarantine till maybe next year, I guess the best way to say this is definitely time management, but on your own. I guess self-study for yourself, if that helps. I don't know. I can't really say anything. I don't know how I'm making it. I made with straight A's. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. My whole life I've been making straight A's, mostly straight A's, a couple of B's depending on what type of teacher it was, but mostly straight A's I've been getting in high school. And I don't know what I'm doing. I can't give advice about that. I mean, I can try. It's just time management. If you don't know how to do time management, I guess my best advice is to do simple tasks to complete that one task. That's not like cleaning the dishes to procrastinate. I mean, like writing your name on the paper, or completing one sentence, or completing one question, or writing down formulas, depending on if it's like math or science or something like that. It's like some subtle things to help build up. I mean, unless it's due the next day, then I don't know what to do. But my college classes, they didn't really have Zoom and stuff like that. She just kind of gave us work. She didn't have to teach me for me to know, which was crazy. I did not know you can do that. So I actually learned a lot by doing it by myself. I think that's where sometimes you actually do have to go out and actually learn stuff on your own. Like learn new things by yourself, learn new, that there's different job careers, which I didn't even know about. I had to learn that on my own, that there's a bunch of jobs out there that you can get. How was I supposed to know that? So I think that's the main thing that's hard about life, is you have to learn things on your own. And this is actually teaching a lot of people, learn things on your own. Learn things on your own. And then end up, I think you can 50% succeed with that in school, definitely. If you just try to forget the teacher, learn it on your own. Just do it on your own. No, you don't need a teacher, okay? You don't need none of that. None of that. Another thing that I had to adjust to for the online classes is that work is given. So for high school and college classes, you get the work, right? Once you get the work, then you have to plan out your schedule. Some classes, you gotta plan out your schedule. If teacher says, okay, this is due by this end of the week, this is due by this day, you gotta plan how you want to do it. So I think that goes under like more of the time management stuff I was talking about before. When you think about it, it's like I realized I could prioritize things over other things. Like, so I can have an essay due tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, 2 days after. And then an assignment due a week later. I will prioritize that assignment more than I need to prioritize the essay. I'll take the essay and push it off just to do the assignment that's due ahead of time. That's some things that goes through my mind. I think that mainly happens in college, I think, because in high school, they make sure, well, they don't really make sure. Mostly your small assignments will be closer to the day that you're actually given the assignment. And then the big things will be like further apart, and so you can see how much procrastination you do, because new assignments come on after they already told you that the big assignment is due. But that's different. That's just so different with like things being offset and they're like the other way around. You got to know, okay, am I going to do this right now? And then you look at it for about a good 5 seconds. 5 seconds. It takes 5 seconds to say, no, I want to do that smaller assignment. Even though it's not time, bro. It's not time. And I did that a bunch this summer, and I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to stop. I'm trying to stop. Okay. I'm struggling, but I'm trying. But yeah, that's, I guess, my few thoughts on the two. I think I have more to say about it, but overall, I like online better than in person, I guess. Mainly because I'm doing it for myself. I mean, you can give me a video and I could watch it and I can do it for myself, but that's like the same thing as in person. But I don't know, the thing with in person is you can't rewind. You can't rewind. You can't go back in time, which is terrible. Okay, why are we living in 2020 if I can't rewind time so I can look back at my notes and figure out what I was doing? Because in class, you're sitting there and you don't know what you're doing. You can't rewind to listen to the teacher. You gotta stay attentive 100% of the time, or you're just not gonna miss it. You're just gonna miss it. I think online was better for me because in the high school classes, well, not really the Zooms, but the videos that teachers used to make, I rewind the video and I got you, fam. I finally get it. In class, I was lost. I was gone. I don't know where I was. I was probably in a different state. I didn't know where I was. But definitely for my college class and the high school class, I was able to like look back at stuff. It was easier to look back at stuff. There was everything that they said was easy to look back at. They write down everything that you need to know instead of them talking and telling you what you need to know. Like if the teacher doesn't write the homework on the board, they'll write it down. They'll type it out on online. But in face-to-face, nah fam, they not gonna tell you. They not gonna tell you, bro. So it was, I think that was like much better. That's one thing I really like about both of them, is that they give you everything you need. So you not gonna forget, bro. We got the evidence right here. It's right here. So yeah, that's my thoughts on online and on my college classes and online in my high school classes. And I rated a 10 out of 10. I say 10 out of 10 because it was a great experience. It told me stuff about myself that I need to improve upon, that I actually am strong at. So I think that everyone can learn from this. And here's my quick updates. My updates for this video are what happened this week. On Monday, I did work, and I was actually starting off the week stronger than a guy who can bench press 300 pounds. I don't know, but I was doing great. I was doing my studies. I did my SAT practice and all that, completed some assignments and all that. Tuesday, I think I went to sleep. I just couldn't. I had a headache. And I couldn't, but I still woke up at 5:40. Wednesday, I think I still woke up at 5:40. Who knows? I still went to sleep. I didn't do any work. I was so tired. Thursday, same thing happened. I moved the time later to like 6 o'clock, and then I woke up for food, but then went back to sleep. It wasn't cutting it. Friday, same thing. It was terrible. Don't judge me. And then Saturday, today, I got up with my mom and we walked today for I think 3 miles, maybe. I don't know, whatever route I said I was doing. The quartersack, back to quartersack, whatever. But I did that today and I felt great. I feel great. Like my legs were like kind of hurt because I walked. But like I felt great after I took a nap, because that nap was bomb. And it's sad because I was trying to plan on doing work after I walked. And I didn't do that. And I'm going to try to start fresh, I guess tomorrow on Sunday. But that's not looking the way I want it to. I just can't decide. I think I felt the relief that my class ended and I don't have to do any work more, like focus on any work, and I'm just waiting for a grade. And I think that's where I'm at right now. So I'm struggling a little. But just know my dual enrollment classes for the fall is right there. They're right there. I get 1 week of freedom and they're right there. So that's where I'm at in life. I'm doing great. I think I'm gonna do more of my thoughts on stuff. Next week, I think I'm gonna do a school supply shopping video. So my thoughts on school supplies. Arigatou gozaimasu.